Another doubleheader this week, let's get into it with Salt Lily Bouquet. So Magic Girls fighting giant monsters isn't unique, and you're not helping by calling the kaijus the huge. Your animation and visuals are fun, but not selling, so you'll need a strong core story to push this series into a conversation. So let's take a look at your first 3 episodes. Your main character Riri is going to a magical girl academy after being inspired by her new senpai Yu, who saved her when she was younger. The school has a mentorship program where an older classmate mentors an underclassmate, so of course Riri wants to be Yu's partner. The show uses it, of course, as an analogy to a lesbian relationship. It's so thinly veiled that even the show doesn't even put the effort of hiding it. You follow Yu's tragic backstory of losing her former mentor and believing she caused her death, and Riri starts the healing process for Yu. So, without seeing anything else, we got a save her being saved, a nice role reversal. Maybe have Riri continue the healing process, allowing Yu to open up and develop her feelings for Riri. Maybe even mirror that growing relationship with her opening up to the rest of the cast. So far, decent start, we got a lot of options to go with. 3 more episodes in, we've established the secondary cast and developed the magical girl team and what their super move is, showing the development of Yu's feeling for Riri's with the birthday episode. Your supporting cast is a bit anemic in development, but you still have 6 more episodes to fix it. 3 more episodes in, and never mind, I guess. We're just doing something else. Introducing a new part huge, part human synthetic magical girl. Guess she's kind of average in power, similar to Riri's. Sort of a surrogate daughter trope to the power couple Yuri. You pretty much doomed your supporting cast to being cardboard thin, but as long as you see this new development out and it helps the main story, I'm sure it will be at least fine. Let's see how you wrap this up. Well, you blew her up. The whole question on whether a hybrid can be a Lily or she's too grave of a threat, just gone. You just blew her up. And now we can never bring it up again. I kind of wanted to say that it is a waste of time, but I guess you could salvage this by reversing the reversal now that the one being healed has to heal the healer. Maybe spend the finale looking back on how we got here. Maybe I kissed. Oh, nope, guess the dead mentor was secretly evil and now trolling the huge from the afterlife. Why not? Riri has a secret superpower, and now is the only one who can save the day. Go ahead, we threw everything out with the wash already, and with them magically deleting a huge nest. Who gives a crap? Salt Lily needed a good story, and as you can tell, it couldn't decide on one direction for his story, and decided to mash them together without much thought, leaving the series a resounding average mess, with enough fine parts to keep it from being bad, but not enough to inch it toward being fine. The only reason I could see someone watching this series is just to add more sapphic content to their repertoire. Now we move into a similar series about a witch. The Wandering Witch, The Journey of Elaina, is about the titular Elaina, a young witch who simply decides to go on a journey to see the world. She chooses to keep a journal detailing the places she visits and the stories she finds. This lets the writers really flex their world building and short story writing talents, as each episode involves at least one new area for Elaina to visit, as well as a new story to tell. The strength of this is the variety of stories you can tell, as you can tell a happy story, a sad story, or even a scary story. The weakness of this being that not every story will land with the audience. So if you do watch the series, do expect that certain episodes will really excel and certain episodes may disappoint. But I do like the variety of areas they go to, from the bustling cities to the rural countryside, to peaceful cities to cities fighting wars. There are some things I need to warn potential viewers about. The series features things such as slavery and abuse of multiple kinds. Episodes 3 and 9 come to mind. Also, Elaina has to act as a simple observer to these things. She may find them morally evil, but she's a realist and knows that there isn't much she can do. She could help free a slave, but that would render her a criminal, and given that she can't lead that slave to a guaranteed safe spot, given her lack of knowledge of the area she's visiting, she sometimes has to make do with just keeping the peace, making sure that they have at least a okay day, that she doesn't make it any harder for them. So those looking for a happy ending and confronting these injustices may want to skip these episodes. Heck, even episode 9 has to put a warning, given its subject matter. The only other concerns are really minor, like in episode 11 where they make a joke about a cis-con, which is gross and gets grosser the more you show that character off. But she only makes one appearance, and the rest of the recurring cast are at least fine. I specifically like the 2 teachers, and it was a really good idea to give them their own solo episode. I like the series ends with a good self-reflective episode, so I will give this series my recommendation. I specifically tap people who enjoy fantasy world building and episodic plots for this series. And if you're looking for a grab bag of plots, I'm sure that one of these episodes will stick with you, so I would say at least give this series a chance.